on Vespucci, right around Calais.
Couples landed on the roof over the cubby.
Continue southbound Calais, passing the noodle shop. Right northbound South Rocket Drive. Right east through the alleyway, exit out onto Calais, stand by. Left northbound Calais, left west through the parking lot, exiting out onto Palomino.
Please.
350 a little bit, or the target 50 with northbound Palomino, right eastbound Vespucci. Left north Calais. Left west through the alley, coming back out towards Palomino. Southbound Palomino.
He's going into the cubby. Don't follow. Don't follow. Yep,
There's
78.
God
78.
Class 2s.
Little soul cubby. Little soul cubby. Shots fired. Class 2 fire.
Class 2 fire.
Julian, I'm gonna grab her one. Can I have one to come with me to hot drop?
455.
Let's get on top of that. Actually, I don't know which one.
Are you with me? Anybody else want to come for hot drop?
Not I.
Where are the comms? Let us know. What's going on?
391. 3 come.
I don't think we have any visual whatsoever at the moment.
I got no visual. It could be on the tallest building because of that helicopter. I just don't know which roof they're on.
The heli is going to be on the northern one.
Before.
I'm visual on anyone. I'm like right across the Lucky Flecker right now. I'm kind of exposed, so I'm probably going to move, but I don't see anyone on the roof so far. There's, okay, I see someone on the roof wearing a white tank top right next to the heli.
Copy, keep a visual. Try to keep visual.
I'm really exposed here. I'm going to have to move soon. No visual from the roof, but he's there. He's probably hiding somewhere behind like the, oh, I see him. He's going to be on the eastern side on the radio.
Why are they holding out? What's his warrant for?
Oh, yes, I believe.
Still on the roof. He's going to be right next to the little house on top. Like there's a little like staircase area to the northern eastern side, northeast side. Now he's right going towards the helicopter.
If we have a means of disabling that helicopter, we should.
His warrant is for a Palito Bank and a 24/7 warrant.
Hey, firm.
Just confirming this is 78 class 2, Little Soul.
Hey, firm.
A firm.
Hey, firm.
Primary suspect drove into the cubby and then they opened fire on us.
Are they all just inside the cubby? I'm just arriving. I don't want to get shot as I arrive.
Don't get close to the cubby. They're on rooftops around the cubby.
Can do our rifles reach from the wigwam building or whatever?
No, that's way too far.
Break. 390 is positioned directly to the north, pretty much above the brown garage, or white garage, sorry. No, brown garage.
I just took shot.
A firm. I have clear view of at least one of the individuals wearing a white shirt on the northern side of the far northeast structure.
If you, you're above brown garage, are you? Okay, it's in 4. Come and see. Do you reckon your weapon will reach from here?
I don't know. I'm
Right,
about to find
everyone's
out.
overhead. We're gonna provide comms.
So we have one individual where the helicopter's landed, which is on the most northeastern corner. Then you have one on the opposite corner to that, so the most western. And then you have one on the ladder, you know, the building with the ladder you can climb up as soon as you walk in the cubby, yeah? And then there is one individual running around on the floor inside the cubby. And then if you go in the cubby on the right, they've got the garage, right? And directly above that, there's another individual. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 individuals I can see currently.
Can you confirm if there's one on the southern building above the ammunition?
Not above the ammunition, no, but the building.
What was that?
Okay,
let me try DX. Let me try DX.
There is one.
I only have the AR.
I got DX.
I shot the dude standing still and nothing happened.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Realistically, we need to clear the guy with the helicopter off first.
Where's his helicopter?
Below
him.
Are we gonna do
I think
that?
it's directly behind the building, like the little thing.
Grizzly, it's rolling by the area.
Everyone, be advised. He's looking up at you, so please be careful.
We've got enough altitude. Thanks. This is call out.
You're welcome. I saw his gun barrel go up, and I pooed myself.
So we need to try and clear this person on the highest roof. He's opening fire now. He's on the northeastern side of that block. Would our rifles reach from across the road, the yellow building? They wouldn't, would they?
So we're positioned directly to the north. That sort of diagonal, we're straight north. Similar, probably distance. I'm not reaching.
All right, fine, okay.
Rupert, you're not either, right?
Yeah, I wasn't, no. I'm going to move to yellow building and try from there, but I don't think we will either.
So, just for clarification, are any officers down?
Alphas.
We don't have to commit to this, guys. Ultimately, we can just back off and allow them to have the space and go back to normal patrol. We have got no bodies to collect or try and save. I'm going to leave that to you to make that call, I guess, Espinosa.
I'm just saying, we could do a little of both. Wait for them bitches to start lacking.
Whoa, we just got shot at. Again?
If I can disable that heli from here, maybe I can't hit him. But if I can disable that heli...
I mean, listen, I'm 100% okay with you disabling the heli. If you have aim at him, you can disable the heli.
I can hit him on top roof from here. I can hit him on top roof.
Copy. What's your position so people can rotate
Yellow building.
you?
I'm yellow building. I only need one more unit with a DX.
Helicopter is smoking at this time.
Copy.
Rupert, you can make it across that other building if you run and jump. Up to you, obviously.
Yeah, his
he's
rotor's out. He's gone.
461 disabled the heli.
Copy.
In answer to your question, Lee, I think if I push down, my cover's not as good, if that makes sense.
Totally isn't. He's currently on the western side of the building now, trying to engage with, I think, roads.
I wonder if anyone can... there's also someone on the lower roof. Do you see him further down to the west?
Yeah, he's the guy I called out, yeah, just above the garage almost, yeah. There's also a guy to the further west to that also, Rupert.
If someone goes for above ground garage, they can probably engage that guy who's above kind of like the Northwest Korean Plaza, cul-de-sac. It's really hard for me to describe from here.
Okay, one's gonna drop three passengers onto the red skylight building, which used to be the old Hydra cubby, and we might be able to take one down.
From 390's reposition, because I'm not in range, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matt, if you can go to the brown garage and have crossfire for when he tries to hide from the skylight building, we can pinch this guy.
Espinosa, I'm very concerned that he's just going to blow the heli from above, but good luck.
No, I'll reach from the western side. Only one might have enough reach. That's it.
I might go down.
So, Rose, let me know when you're in the brown garage, or we have officers there ready to pinch the guy that's in the most western building north of the gas station.
There is quite a few officers here on the brown garage.
Okay, copy. I'm gonna set up for the hot drop. You guys ready?
Well,
the guy might try to...
Stand by. I can't see him yet. I have to get on top of the next portion.
He's probably hiding from you guys, but he will be exposed to us. Go for it.
All right. I should be good. I'm located on the eastern side of the brown garage.
Is this not a good time for us to also push the cubby? Oh, too late.
No. Gotta try to pinch this guy. We dropped 3 down, so the most western guy's gonna probably be peeking for you, Rhodes, because he needs to hide.
The guys on the red skylight, just be really careful of the guy above you on the top roof, okay?
Hey, fam, the one that's to the north of the northern building of the gas station, I've hit him up a little bit.
Yeah,
Just
so the
one up
guy's
there.
slumping. The guy's slumping on the southern part of the roof, D. Like on the, you know the area in the middle? Above the entrance? He's on the southern part, slumped.
Yeah, I hit that guy quite a bit. He's probably healing up.
You guys called it already, but just to double check, there is somebody on the mine mock building on the front that I opened fire on just a minute ago. Some blood. I don't know where he went though. He ran away.
Guy that's on the cubby on the northeastern part is trying to peek the units at the brown garage building. Be careful.
Hey, firm. He's been shot a few times, as have I.
Down a visual that's got on the western building. Where can anyone see where he is? Everyone?
Yeah, he's slumped on the. You know the entrance of that building, D. He's and if you see all the way to the top, there's like a little roof on top of it. He's on the southern part, like slumping.
Hey, fam.
Is anyone else here using a DX-15 that can come and assist me on yellow building? Got just enough range to reach this guy when he moves.
Cassidy might be able to help you with a heavy rifle.
I could try to make my way there. You said the yellow building, it's the one on Calais, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, he's not showing right now, but when he does, I can just about hit him.
Yeah, I can see the one on my map moving. He's sort of behind. Yeah, he's just stood up again. If needs be, Cassidy, when you move, I can try and give you cover fire.
I'm gonna get in my car now. I'm gonna go the way I came. Hopefully, I should be able to be okay. I'll let you know when I'm going.
I'm for.
All right, I am about to move now.
Yeah, they're shooting at the Lucky Blocker. I think they.
He's peeking you guys. Skylight, red skylight. He's hiding now in between the original roof and on the eastern side. It's like in the little middle part. Bronger should have visual of the guy.
There is they've got a billboard in the way, I think.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the southern part is still hiding between the 2 little roofs on the middle part of the building on the east. So skylights won't have visual of the guy, but the Brangarush would have visual of him.
Patience, people. Remember, be patient.
This is a patience game. They're bound to make mistakes, and we're covering all the points. So, recap on positions of individuals. There's gonna be one individual where the exploded heli is. There's gonna be another individual on the on the most eastern building, north of the gas station. There's gonna be one individual in the cubby inside. That is 4 individuals, right? I'm trying to find the 5th or 6th possible people.
Did you call the one in the middle between the west and east?
I don't see one in that building anymore.
But what if we scare them by saying we're gonna pull snipers?
You could.
Not that we're going to, but like, what if?
Okay, Rhodes, if you climb up here, it's like
Poor
directly
Barrett,
south of
it's
us
not
in that
rough
building.
with that 301.
Can you make it up?
You can make it up, but there's like, I keep
No
falling
cover?
off, and then
Guy in
yeah,
the
there's
eastern
not
building
really
is
much
trying
cover.
to peek you guys, D.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch him when he's not, when he's lacking.
Ooh, okay.
You
it's a little
good?
bit, yeah.
There's a speeding vehicle around us on Calais.
Pulled up to the cubby. It's crashed outside the cubby. It's still going south.
The vehicle in brown garage. Leave now!
Someone peeking on
Leave
top
the
of
area now!
Eastern building with the purple billboard. My Mac building, yeah, I see
Red
it.
Premier is leaving the brown garage to the eastern side. Let him out. I don't know who the RO is. CVPI, run that plate.
RO is Corolla Gamboa.
A firm. Likely not involved.
There's a what color was the vehicle?
Red Premier.
There's a black vehicle that circled the area twice now.
Yeah, Black Premier as well. I've seen it. Yeah.
Everyone needs to refuel. I'll be right back. Be careful.
He on the building, he's jumped off on the most western side. Jumped towards the cubby.
I can see both ladders in the cubby. I don't know whether if he comes down on the north side of the cubby, I won't be able to see him. But I can see the ladders that are immediately by the entrance. So if I see him, I'll try and take a shot at him.
What are the odds the Palomino apartment building is in range?
Very low. Very, very low.
Can you confirm he's left the most western building for me, please?
It's gone for refill, I think.
Oh, my bad.
Can you confirm if there's still someone on top of the building that's just north of the gas station? I think he may have dropped down a little. Oh, okay. When you get back here.
There's someone down on the bottom floor of the cubby, dressed in a white jacket. He's just ran to the northern side of the ground floor of the cubby. So he is on the ground in there at the moment. If anyone comes out, shoot him. He was checking out the entrance to see if anyone else was there.
Have they still got the individual on the highest building where the helicopter originally was?
Sorry, D, say again on that. I missed you.
The guy that you've been exchanging fire with, is he still there?
Absolutely, yeah. He can't go anywhere. He's stuck.
I think we moved the person up the most western building. We just need comms on where the rest are other than yours, so we can figure out.
One is on the eastern, right above the
there's
entrance.
one on, purple billboard that faces Lucky Plucker. I don't have a call out for it.
It's the smaller building at the entrance of the cubby. He's still up there.
Lucky Plucker should have eyes on that.
Yeah,
we don't have eyes right now, but I saw him like 10 seconds ago.
He keeps peeking up. He keeps peeking up and popping shots over to the east. There's also someone who was on the ground floor of the cubby, in the actual cubby. I've lost visual on him. He ran north. I can't see.
The rain color vehicle flowing through.
Continues down.
Alright, Starbucks 1 is flying back.
When you get back to the scene, Espinosa, can you just check that we've got the person off the most western building gone, and then you might want to think about moving some of us around.
Yeah. Let's see. Stand by.
So there's definitely one still on the western side, kinda in the middle, on the lower part of the roof.
Okay, so the person that was all the way on the western side moved out, so we gained that territory. The people that are in the skyline, you might be able to even push further to try to catch the guy in the middle building. There's one guy in the middle building now.
So from Brow Garage to the south, this little convenient area near the red billboard, the cola one, there's a suspect there that I just opened fire. I don't know if I put him down, but he ran out in the open and I shot him a few times.
Were they in like teal?
I believe so, yes.
From.
So the current positions of the guys on rooftops is the one where the helicopter used to be on the northeast. Then on the middle, we have one hiding behind a billboard on the middle side. And then we have another one between the middle one and the eastern building. And then one in the cubby. So the western building is completely clear right now.
Are you sure there's not two on that lower rooftop? Because I just saw one join the other one that was already up there.
Stand by. I'm trying to see.
Because one guy was wearing white. The guy that just jumped up there was wearing black.
Okay, so one. I have visual of 5 people now. So one on the northwest building, the Korean one. One on the southwestern building above the ammunition, or like not above the ammunition, but between the north and the most north and most southern one. Then we have one between the most western building, most eastern building, and the jewelry store building where it used to be. And then we have one in the middle building, and then one in the cubby. So the red building is completely clear now.
The roof above the ammunition, would it be absolute insanity to try and get us there?
I mean, I could try, but if we do that, then nah, they're gonna blow up our one because they have 3 individuals would have a visual of the helicopter at that point.
Don't they have somebody on that roof?
Ispinez, would you be able to land on to the west of Brown Garage, west of Ginger Street? There is a large white building, or with like a glass dome roof. Can someone land on there? Would they have range from there?
We can't even reach from Brown Garage to some of the spots, so that's gonna be a bit further.
Okay, 10-4. Yeah.
Would primarily be for the gentleman on the large building, because he's hiding from a perfect angle from both of his sides.
Yeah, and then there's a guy who keeps. I mean, maybe putting someone on on the Weasel News building would be good, because they'd be able to sit behind the vent there and put pressure on the guy. There's a guy who is by the purple digital den banner.
Is it aircon units you're talking about, Rupert?
Yeah, they are big aircon units. Yeah.
Just be careful. Sometimes they get destroyed.
Punch all through those, yeah.
Yeah, 10-4.
Is there anyone on ground inside the center of the cubby, like where that garage is?
There was.
Yes.
There was
one individual, white shirt.
Yeah, Ethan, that's the same one I saw.
Let's try and clear this one off the highest building, don't we then? Any suggestions from anyone?
I wonder whether or not a ground push to start trying to clean up a little bit would it starts reducing the number of weapons they have to counter the eventual Air 1 push. But it's very risky.
Let me think.
I'm not opposed. I will happily volunteer to do so in a vehicle to push forward, have them focus towards me. You get behind them and have ground units push directly while they're focusing me.
I can come with you. I've only got a class 1, so
Okay, listen.
close.
If we do that, then when Rose pushes, I'm gonna do a hot drop to divert the amount of people that we're pushing in. So we got 2 options
I
here,
guess
guys.
it's everyone then, right? We either wait or we push, right?
Yeah, we have 2 options. We can do the push that Rose wants, or we can retreat.
Guys, Matilda suffered a severe injury here.
Matilda go down?
Brown Garage. We saved her body. She's good.
Did she fall?
Okay, copy.
If you push into the cubby, guys, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Just know that.
Put in the car, Cassidy.
Is there a way to get in the cubby from the gas side?
From.
What if you somehow sent a car in, jumped out before the car went in, so they think there's people driving into the cubby, they look down, you hot drop on them?
That's a great idea.
Wait, say it again, Mayor?
I volunteer.
Drive the car full speed into the cubby, jump out before it gets into the cubby, they'll look into the cubby, then you hot drop on them.
I mean, it could maybe work.
I volunteer. 703 volunteers.
I've got I'm on the gas station side, on the southern side. Every time I peek, there is one looking at me, trying to take shots. So I could make a distraction as well.
Where are you again, sorry?
Southern side, by the ammunition, like outside the gas station, and he's watching me.
And he's on the rooftops inside the cabby covering you, correct?
Yep, on the white building.
Espinosa, if you want to do a hot, let's grab the units back from where you dropped us, probably, right?
Yeah, copy. I'm trying to see if we want to do it.
Don't forget, guys, the opportunity exists that we can just pull out with the officers that we have. We don't necessarily have to go in. Just throwing that out there. Like, nobody should feel obligated to actually fully commit to this. And instead, the next time we see Lovemore, we can treat it with extreme aggression.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna pick up the officers from the Skyline building. We got all the bodies secured, correct?
2 went down.
Do we have them secured though? Like, can they be treated?
They're on brown garage. We can get them treated.
I can get my car in.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pick up the units from the Skyline building. Once I pick them up from the Skyline building, we're gonna retreat. All right, guys. I'd rather not to have the police roped in a shootout for 2 hours and bodies bleeding out.
Now, Espino's, the true mind game here is keeping Air 1 in the air.
I will fuck with him a bit.
Stay firm.
As they leave, we won't be chasing down.
Come. Bundy, hurry up!
I can't, I'm being lit up. I can't, I'm getting
They can't reach you. They can't reach you, Espinas.
I don't want to leave D behind. Stand by.
Give me a second.
You guys should be good.
Alright, we got DA out of the building. Everybody, let's retreat. Let's avoid the Palomino area. If we get into a chase with the besties or Lovemore, after this, we're gonna treat with extreme aggression.
Okay, before everybody dips out, you've got people on the Lucky Plucker who are gonna need covering as we get down because they're just gonna shoot us as we go down. So if people could like give us cover fire if they start shooting, that would be great.
I'm, well, actually, if y'all jump to the eastern side, I'm here with my vehicle. If y'all just jump down.
I'm here as well, 603.
Okay, so these, I'm dropping them on the yellow building to provide cover for you guys from the news building.
No, but there's a person over on the underneath the Epsilon billboard who keeps trying to peek us on the Lucky Plucker. So trying to get down from here without getting shot is probably going to be very impossible for us right now.
Okay, we got units covering you now. Where exactly is he picking you from, Viv?
Apparently he's underneath the Epsilon billboard. You see that on the northeastern rooftop?
Be firm.
Yeah.
We should be able to cover you.
Alright.
Yeah, I would just make your move, I guess.
Okay.
I am coming down
Larry,
as well
you
to
go
help.
first.
Covering fire then, let's do it. Suppressing fire, everyone.
Larry, you go first. Yeah, they're shooting at Larry. They're shooting at Larry. You okay, Larry?
Hey, from I'm also king.
Alright. Try to dip the area, guys.
Hey, firm. Just a heads up, it should be safe to jump off the Lucky Plucker. Yeah, just go ahead and jump off. We'll provide cover fire again.
Alright. Has Charlie jumped off, yeah?
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago.
D, just make sure you don't go down, okay?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Alright, Viv is down. Do we have anyone who is on a rooftop that needs assistance?
Negative.
Hey, firm. Everyone mount up. We are rolling out.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. any chase with the Betsy say we're treating with extreme aggression, okay?
Affirmification.
Alright, R1 RDB.
Can you put that into an announcement on the MDT, please, in case people come on duty?
I can, yeah.
Thank you.
Did we get photographs of that war on their rooftop? Maybe put another warrant out for the 2 kills.
I was by myself there one most of the time.
I'll make my way to Mission Row. I will be passenger, and I think we should head back and document, you know, the individuals on scene if they're still there. Negative EMS. We should not have you responding to the brown garage. Those officers should be moved if they're still down. Who do we have with the 13s?
38, we just loaded the 13s into a vehicle. We're trying to get ready to prep to move.
Hey, Farm. If you wouldn't mind heading north towards like the jewelry store, I just want us a good distance away from that scene.
Yeah, Spectre's on his way with Matilda. We just gotta wait for Brandy to get back from the head part.
Hey, Farm. Yeah, if Actually, the Ginger Street Tunnel. Apologies. The Ginger Street Tunnel, like within the actual tunnel portion that runs east to west, like the parking garage, like underneath, if that can be the new triage, just so that we are entirely out of sight of them. Last thing we want is for them to see that we've moved out, mount up, and start looking around.
If you're doubled up, could you take this BCSO vehicle?
A 9?
I'm seeing if Fifth doesn't mind taking the BCSO vehicle that I've just moved inside the garage.
Yeah, I can take that. Just waiting for Brandy, right?
If,
Yeah. Dot, do you want to come for give me the keys? Oh, you're there.
Alright, Espinosa, I'm heading over to Mission Row. Sorry, I didn't realize we still had people at Brown Garage.
Brown Garage, watch out. There's somebody from the south with a firearm aimed towards us. I think everybody on Brown Garage is in Curvyelephant right now, but they are looking.
Did you...
In the cubby direction?
Hey, firm, it's from that tallest building. We took shots from it earlier. We have not received fire, but they are aiming guns this way.
Espinosa, you still on the roof?
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's the most, that's the best advantage that you got.
Oh, I didn't mean to... Holy fuck.
Yeah, so my opinion was that if we could have get taken one of them there, then we could have done a push inside, because then there have less numbers in the cubby and in the area. Obviously, now that we got to the position where we took that position from them, and they still were just hunkered down, basically not doing anything but just waiting for us to push. And it's like,
Rose, are you in Freak?
Hey, firm.
Can you come to Mission Row, please?
I'm at Mission Row. I'm on the roof.
Are you about to go in Air 1 or?
I'm gonna speak with Espinosa first. Why? What's up?
I have the individual that got shot in the brown garage down in the parking lot, and I was wondering if you wanted to.
Rose, do you want to come in the heli to take pictures? See if they're still there?
Hey, firm. Who went down to the brown garage?
You shot at Corolla when she drove through it.
I did not shoot her. It was in her general direction, to be very clear. I'll reach out to her as soon as this concludes,
Autumn, you
but not right now.
At 10-4, thank you.
You wanna hop in?
Fuck it, why not? I put a warrant out for Reese.
What do you do?
30 times littering.
Oh my god. Okay, there's people still there. That's good.
I thought comms were fantastic there, everyone, by the way. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say admit this situation, but I was gonna wait until the end. Like, oh my god, 90-day comms, guys. Please, make sure to keep that up for the future.
Affirm, I think one of the most important bits is that nobody was talking over each other. That's easily one of the most frustrating things is when two people are trying to communicate different pieces of information, then nobody hears anything. So there's a white club that just pulled into the Little Soul Cubby. Individual was on radio. I think they were in a gray shirt. And they ran out towards Palomino, but I don't have visual. Disregard. They're now on a rooftop with Class 2 firearm. Looks like Thomas Helvig.
Am I okay in this altitude?
I think so. And then we still very much so have the individual with the white shirt on the northeast corner, though I no longer see them. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try my best, but
I got you.
one of the individuals is now climbing down the ladder in the Little Soul Cubby. I'm actually gonna keep comms here fairly quiet unless I see individuals getting into vehicles. Which two of them are. One is loading up into Lovemore's original Penumbra. The other is in that club, and they are exiting the Cubby now. There's also a black Astron. All the vehicles are southbound Palomino. One of them broke off with Long Lindsay Circus. Disregard. All are southbound Palomino. All the way towards like the BBMC area.
We could drop and gather evidence.
Nah, I don't want to risk it.
No, I'm kidding. I think they all left, right?
Yep. Looks like all rooftops are now currently clear. Individuals have left the Cubby entirely. Just a reminder, 3 vehicles that were all seen together. A white and color club, a white and color Penumbra. That's going to be the one we pursued earlier, registered to Lovemore, alongside a black and color Astron. Let me get the RO on the Astron standby. RO's Lucky Torkel on that Astron. Plate ending in OU6. I'm going to flag all these plates.
I think it was the right choice.
All right. F Y X D C 951.
Alright, Brandy's been recovered.
Oh no, he did a fish thing.
Alright, Brandy's loaded up.
Alright, I'm leaving garage. I'm coming over to triage. Is EMS still at triage?
Affirm.
7-4, I've got Brandy.
Check.
10-2. Mr. Phillip, be advised, there's just been a shootout with the besties, a little cell. We've backed off for now, but expect extreme aggression from them and from us against them if we run into them.
10-4.
Alright, all three plates have been flagged.
Yeah, any incident with the besties is going to be PBS off the rip, even boosts.
295, I've got.
Wait,
gunshots
okay, there's
in the
shots fired. There's a light truck and a black and color Astron. They kept saying, I was on the phone and they kept saying Lovemore is following us. They're driving southbound South Rockford. I have no idea what's going on. The Astron is following that truck right now. They're going southbound South Rockford. They're shooting at each other. They opened fire right next to me. The one that opened fire was the yellow truck. The Astron also opened fire, I think. They're shooting at each other.
39176.
7-8-76.
I saw that lifeguard truck outside of the Little Soul shootout. They said they were waiting for us to arrest them so they could shoot them in jail.
Have the lifeguard truck pulled over. It's 4 times occupied here on Kelly, requesting 77s.
I'm here. I'm with you. The Astron is still driving around in the area. Last seen right next to the entrance to the docks. Let's go and talk to them. Like, I feel like they pulled up to me because they felt scared about Lovemore. They kept saying something about Lovemore. I have no idea. I was on the phone. And then they drove off, and then people opened fire to each other in front of me. Do we want to? There's like 4 people inside that truck. I think we should detain them and see what's going on.
Code 5, yes?
Careful the most recent announcement or the government notice.
Yeah. Do we need to help the OC with that?
There's 1 DOC on duty, he's 10-7.
Good, now I'm gonna break this. We got 4 units here.
Yeah, I mean, I will be en route to the prison as soon as the officers are back on their feet. But everybody break off of everything and go to the fucking prison.
Approximately 6 to Bolingbroke.
Strategic delay.
Yes, he's not answering the radio.
Keep it on channel. We're going to channel 15 or keeping it on 1?
Keep it on 1.
Keep it on 1. Okay.
Just make sure that the DOC is aware in case he decides to snap back to it.
If you're currently not doing anything, go to the prison, please.
The DOC did not trigger this, so it's definitely someone breaking in the prison.
I'm 23 on the southern hill, just overwatching the prison. There's multiple vehicles parked on the hill overwatching it right now. I'm backing out.
You gonna get everyone up?
Two, 3, 5. Are we going on channel 15 or?
No, we're staying here. We're staying here.
Copy that.
Feel free to can get L1. I just need to drop off a vehicle at CMC.
Right, I will go in Air 1 with Viv. Everybody else get to the prison.
20376. Be advised that's all automated by the local DOC now. When someone attempts to break in, the lockdown automatically happens and the message is sent out.
Red vehicle just outside, in a bush. I'm gonna get an RO, standby.
Wait, don't we have Arnie for 3 years in Bolingbroke? There might be Hydra.
Yeah, Arnie, Hydra.
What we're going to try and do is clear visitation. So
Leave
we
the
can
area.
See any inmates we're currently looking at.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Hydra vehicle. Sorry, a green and color vehicle in the prison. They might be actually trying to break out Harney and Courtney.
Also a Chaos Legion vehicle outside.
Copy. 78's prison, guys. Every unit respond.
Can I get there's someone running around inside the visitation? Okay, 22, it's DSC guard, I'm gonna make a move.
There's a white Comet registered to Dayrell Hicks.
Oh, we went to channel, but DSC's coming channel 1, Ventura. We told everybody. Channel 1.
We're not switching off channel 1 for the one fucking DOC.
Right, we're gonna clear visitation on the public side, and then we can start to work from there, okay?
Will you be careful with this airlock? There was both doors open just then.
Who's taking lead on this, so we know?
I can take lead.
Sorry.
In prison.
Everyone's en route.
Comes inside the prison, guys?
Winter, I don't know
Two
if
shooters,
you were paying
on the
attention,
eastern side
but
of the airlock,
Cassidy said
holding
one.
the right hand.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
I have visual. I need 1 or 2 in the rooftop. Break. I need 1 or 2 in the rooftop with me. I have the guy pinched on the right.
Visitation's clear.
Okay, yeah, they're going to be in on the right side as you look into the airlock.
Visual. Pinched in the corner.
We've got people on top of the catwalks.
Yeah. People on top of the catwalks, they might be trying to get the visual on me. What's your 25th? We need to turn 1 ASAP.
He's moving back. He's moving towards the catwalk side.
Espinosa, we have 5 Hydra members currently in prison and 1 other prisoner, okay?
Copy.
Both people on a hold from Hydra are awake in prison.
Okay, Air 1 is overhead. I have 2 shooters on the roof that right past the cafeteria. So as soon as you go to the cafeteria to the right, it's the infirmary roof. There's 2 shooters wearing all black on top, class 2s in hand.
Copy. If you see the visitation rooftop, can they get up there to get a shot on me? 'Cause I have 1 pinched on the right, by the airlock.
Just 1 second, Barrett. I need Barrett to confirm something. Barrett said on channel 15 that any lifer or prisoner should be in cell block 7 in a cell right. Is that true, Barrett?
Affirm. All the prisoners immediately get pulled in by local DOC when that alarm goes off. They all should be locked inside the cell block.
Okay, I have visual on 2 more suspects. You also have at least 1 straight in front of the airlock, just straight forward ahead where the buses are parked, and then on that right roof as well.
Yeah, so there's still 1 closer in the little bushes between the 2 buildings here inside the airlock.
I know. I already said I need a unit or 2 with me on top of visitation rooftop. Guy on the right pinched.
Yeah, the guy on the right is your best option. He's alone, and he's on a lower roof than everybody else. He's crouched, like, right in the middle at the moment. He's just hiding.
Yeah, do you see where the car is that's in the in the airlock, sorry, just past the airlock? You're going to see someone crouched next to it.
Do you want us to start pushing through the visitation or no? We've only cleared this side.
Clear the other side of visitation. Have the full visitation building clear.
AFAB.
You guys get enough units. Sorry, go ahead.
There's a car parked to the southeast part of the parking lot. Can you clear that for me, everyone?
It's been cleared
There's
on the
a
way in
southeast
04.
corner.
Miller cleared on the way in.
Okay, my bad. I just got him. My fault. Keep going.
Can I get 3 more units with me so we can clear all the way through visitation, please?
I'm on the other side of visitation. You're aware.
Okay, one of the suspects that's on the infirmary roof is exiting now or going down to the lower area, going to be holding the main entrance again with another suspect.
If I attempt to go through the airlock at the front, what's the safest bet, left or right?
Be right, and then up on the roof to the right.
Hey, firm. I'm
Right,
coming
right.
through.
Yeah, if you go through that airlock, just be aware that there is a person by the car directly in front of the airlock.
Wait, there's one closer than that. I feel like people aren't listening to me. There's one closer by the car. He's closer in the gap inside the bushes. He's the main threat because he's stopping us from moving any further.
I get it. So the person that's in the airlock, how many people are covering him? There, one. Like, how many people have a visual on him?
So there's the one suspect on the right that's being shot at right now. If he goes all the way to the back roof, he can get visual, but not inside the actual little airlock. You have another one still on the rooftop, infirmary rooftop, that can see inside the airlock, and then the two that are on the ground.
So copy. So if we push that guy, can we push that guy successfully?
If you get enough units to push into the little airlock that you guys are at,
we need to not be
and
all
go
yeah,
back people on the ground without pushing all the way
Because
through,
now they have to start
you should
focusing
be
on us.
okay.
Cover
you
me?
just can't push all the way through, and the people on the roofs will have line of sight.
They have to push on the right-hand side, because that way they have to swing wide, and we can take them if they swing wide.
Just to keep you updated, Rhodes and I have pushed through. We're inside the prisoner now. We're just taking space so they have to worry about behind them. We're not on a bottleneck.
Espinosa, the visitation building is totally clear for you.
How many people do you have? Do you have with you?
I have me and 3 others.
They got in my
Okay,
car. There's
do
all
you
cars
push
there,
all
so...
into visitation to where Rupert is, by the wall? And I want Rupert and you and your group and your team to push the guy on the airlock. I'll have upper visual covering as well. We're gonna take that guy down, and then we're gonna retreat. Okay?
Espinosa, they need to come. They need to push. They need to drive in and drive to this right-hand gate and stop. They can't come in on foot. They're just gonna get sprayed down. So they need to drive in through the airlock, and you see this green Jester. They need to park on the right-hand side by there, and then push through on foot. That's the only way.
That works.
Good.
Okay, you go all the way back.
Yeah,
get on your scout
okay,
and send it in there next to the Jester, and then we're the guy. And I'll keep overview from the upper part.
Can't put ourselves in a
Hey, just a heads up.
You know, shot
One of the
down.
suspects moved from the infirmary rooftop.
I wonder if there's any of these towers that are
a western rooftop.
decent.
They're all just trying to cover the airlock now. So like I said, if you gun down that suspect that's on the ground, just make sure not to push out. They'll all be on the roof.
Visitation team is about to push out. We're gonna need covering fire so we can open that gate and get to Rupert.
Okay, I'll start doing covering fire. Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
I'm covering fire. You guys are king? Did you make it?
Yeah, there's 2 officers. There's a deputy and an officer
no,
shooting at 2
one
people
fell
on the
out.
rooftop.
Oh, that's an officer. Okay.
Espinosa, we've made it to Rupert. What's your next play you want us all to do?
Okay, Air 1, before we push, so they can push the air
Grenade,
without...
Molotov, run!
Come on, Matt.
We have 3 officers coming up behind them. We're coming up behind them.
Okay, D, I want your group and Rupert to push the airlock guy and retreat once you kill him. Stay me.
They have to push right side. It needs to be units on the right side that push. Left side cannot move.
Great. The people in the middle that just shot one down on the roof. You've got people to the roof on the northern side of where you just shot one down. There's 2 people out there. One of them, 2 of them are up. One of them's down over there.
One also on the ground level right next to that building.
You can get on top of this bit, Rhodes, where you're heading.
Hey, firm.
You're gonna be behind them. You're gonna be completely behind them, Rhodes.
Is there any position where we can throw people on rooftops, Cassidy or Viv?
With where they
Not
are, they're right in
really.
the middle.
Best thing to do is just do Adventoras and his squad
Yeah.
didn't get on that roof.
We got here. If you go in through the gate and then go right and go round, you can get behind them pretty easily.
Okay.
Make sure you're in the car.
I just fell.
Okay. D, can you do that?
Say again, so I was in a gunfight.
Miller, I need you to cover my push from my west. My rooftop, see if they can run up on me and
Yeah. I'm covering you. Unless they're the other side of the, like your side of the building, I can't see that side. I can cover where I am though.
So on the side that y'all saw me run, there's one individual on foot, one on a roof. Both hit.
Espinosa, from my position, I have visual down into the airlock. Are you okay with me coordinating this push from my visual perspective on the ground?
Yeah, go for it. Take it over, Rupert.
Thank you.
Go for
Okay.
it.
Okay, real quick. Ventura, you're on the catwalk, right?
Yeah, I'm just above like infirmary basically.
So there was a person that was on the floor to the very north side of the catwalk that you're on. The
Copy.
rooftop that you were just shooting at, there was someone on the ground between your building and that one.
Found another suspect.
Okay, so what I'd like, so D, Hope, Matilda, with your class 2s plus Opal, I want you to hug this right-hand wall and start advancing. You're going to have one-time suspect close right on the bush, one-time suspect close right on the black and yellow pole, and then one-time suspect far right on the bush. So that's where we're going. We're going to clear bush first and take cover, and then we're going to look at yellow pole. It's your count, Opal.
Viv, can you confirm if the jagged roof to my roof, if the guy's still up there, or is that's the guy Brandy got?
No, yeah, the guy on the backside.
Like the lower roof, like the one with all like the points, kind of like the lowest point rooftop in this whole thing to my north.
No, there's no one on the lower rooftops of those buildings. It's
Right,
just the bit
on the
with
far
glass.
west side of the prison, individual on foot, not on a rooftop. He's pushing me towards the fence of the prison. He is alone, entirely alone.
You want me to come to you?
A firm, sorted by our vehicles, a little to the northeast.
Hey, Rupert, are you ready to do this push?
Ready. Let's go. Push. Right side, go. Right
Go,
side,
go,
go.
Oh, we're going in!
One individual down here.
Copy. He's. You guys
Okay,
want to
keep
keep moving?
pushing. Holding right side. Keep holding right
behind
side.
you. In the car. He's behind you.
Holding right side. Keep holding right side. Tight right.
Watch crossfire.
All right, individual pushed me on the far west side. He's still alone, directly beneath Air 1, I believe.
Hey, fam, that one's got him there.
Hey, Perm, he's running in the courtyard to the bus.
Rhodes, can I go outside
down.
of the prison and flank him?
Don't believe so.
Suspect down. Suspect down.
Good shit.
We got the female on the lower level.
Have we got
as well.
people? Break. Have we got people on the central rooftop?
Yes, in for.
You've got someone on the lower roof now, on the western side of that. If you're on the central rooftop that goes towards the lookout tower in the center of the courtyard, he is running eastbound. He's gonna try and get up. He just fell down. He's fell down. He's in the courtyard of. He's running south. He's going up the stairs now to the catwalk. He's gonna be directly below L1. So we're in the courtyard, going up to the catwalk now, just by the lookout tower. He's running east still. He's gonna round you guys.
You're gonna see him right there.
He's
BCSL
still there.
unit, you see him right there. He's gonna shoot you.
Right ahead of you. Yeah, he's right to the west of you. Okay. Right to the west of you. He's now running across to the rooftop with the glass points on again.
Oh, fuck.
He's
That's how we
taking
go down.
fire.
Officers behind him. Open
Holy
fire on him.
fuck.
Do you see him? He's
Suspect
directly
down, suspect down.
Okay, good shit.
All right, could we get Air 1 to focus on that one individual that was alone by the outskirts when he was pursuing me?
That was him. That was
Oh,
him.
hey,
That was
firm.
him. He
Good
just-
shit.
Yeah.
Any outstanding?
As far as I'm aware, no, but we'll do a scout in Air 1.
Air 1's got about 20% fuel left, by the way.
So we have no one else landing anywhere.
Stand by.
Air 1's in a clear.
Yeah, we're doing a clear.